Introducing Rap Grid's Battle Academy. Your chance to start battling right now. All you guys have to do is submit us your best bars for a chance to be featured on Rap Grid in some of the hottest leagues around the world.
A lot of people always want to know, like, what's my relationship with Clips. And I mean, besides him being a battle rapper, like, outside of it, that's one of the people I could say that I'm cool with, you know, outside of battling. Like, Clips is like family. Like, if I could compare him to anybody in my family, he's like a big brother. Like, because, you know, with just growing up as a man outside of battling and in battling, you know what I mean, a nigga taught me a lot of stuff. Like I said, like, you know what I mean, me being young, I was some wild, not give a fuck, I don't not care, arrogant, cocky dude, and he really showed me, like, yo, you know what I mean, sometimes it's better to be humble than to think you know it all and think you better than people. And you know what I mean, at first I was kind of like, what the fuck is he talking about? But in the long run, it definitely did the better for my career, you know what I mean. As you can see, when I started calming down, going about things different, approaching situations different, a lot of more opportunities, and you know what I mean, a lot of people started liking me more than what they already did in battle rap. You know what I mean? And one thing what people don't know is that when you got a relationship with somebody that's bigger than entertainment, that's bigger than battling, there's nothing nobody can say that could break that up. So, you know, when people try to do like, oh, DNA, you're in Clip's shadow, oh, Clip's DNA is better than you and he's younger than you, like that, we never let that phase us, because, you know what I mean, people always gonna do that because they want to see what's gonna happen if DNA and Clips get mad at each other. So it's like they're instigating to see it. And you know, a lot of times that's how groups fall apart. That's how families fall apart, by people, you know what I mean, partaking and, you know what I mean, feeding into the bullshit instead of just knowing, like, yo, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? There's been times where I've seen groups, two people got each other's number, but somebody say, oh, this nigga said this about you in the interview. Instead of him simply calling them and asking them, he'll respond to it on Twitter. Oh, fuck that nigga then. And then they beef him about something that could have been resolved, or something that was said or taken out of context, you know? So when people go, oh, yo, DNA, you Clips understudy, all that shit, to me, unless I was a person that was insecure or really felt that way, I could never let that bother me, because I know that's not the truth. Like, you know what I mean? When you think of DNA, you think of DNA and Clips, but you also think of DNA without Clips, because I don't rely on Clips fame to be who I am. Like, I established myself on my own. I done battled places, done shit to create my own accolades, just like Clips did. So, you know what I mean? That's why when people try to do all that kind of stuff to think that that's gonna, like, you know what I mean, cause friction between us, it never does, because we both see the bigger picture or whatever. You know what I mean? That just goes for, like, you know, other people like Conceited too, Cortez, Hollow, Math. That's like all people that I consider, like, you know what I mean, family in this battle shit. So somebody saying something on the internet or doing a blog or trying to get us to battle, like, that would never really happen. But you know what I mean, as far as me and Clips, like, you know what I mean, we cool. But you know, as brothers, me and him go at it all the time. Like, yo, I think you lost this battle, I think you lost this battle, you suck, I'm better than you. But that's all shit nobody ever see on camera. That's just me and him, you know what I mean, having competition. You know what I mean? And out of everybody, you know what I mean, I probably say, like, you know, when it comes to sparring with Clips, that's like the best person to go at it with before a battle, because me and him both, you know, when you're not so cool with somebody, it's kind of like, you know what I mean, earlier me and Just One was talking in the street, and he was like, yo, I give disclaimers, like, nigga, do you really want to know what I really think of your bars? But with me and Clips, we so cool that if the shit is whack, my nigga, that shit is horrible. So it's like we so cool that ain't nobody gonna get offended hearing this whack. Or the most of it be like, nigga, that shit is whack. Do you know what you said? Take that shit out too. But you know me, when you dealing with somebody like that, where you comfortable to tell him, like, yo, you should switch your shit, and he can tell you that, that's always the best person to work with, because you're getting the honest truth. There's no yes man, there's no bullshit, and nobody's faking it, because at the end of the day, I want him to be the best in his battle and vice versa. So, you know what I mean? That's definitely what that is.
Introducing Rap Grid's Battle Academy. Your chance to start battling right now.
I'm like, yo, I'm about to do something nobody ever did in battle rap. They're like, what's that? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pull out a bomb during the battle.